Hey, welcome ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys are enjoying your Friday night or evening. I am your caster Snoopy, and I'm joined by my co-caster Xenodactyl. And we are and we are here for the PsiX MVP Cup. Sorry for the delay. We had a little bit of an issue in the beginning. Delayed it by about 35 minutes. So, but everybody is in here. Tournament and bracket is ready to go. And we shall start pretty soon here, as soon as we get a game ready. Let's go ahead, and in the meantime, as we wait to see who wants to get casted, let's take a look at the bracket here. So didn't get the full 16 player bracket, but close enough. Did you manage to find anyone to that wants to be casted?
Yeah, it looks like Goon and Kuna should be. Actually, I'm not seeing Kuna on.
I see him in game.
Oh, okay. I'm blind. Oh, I see him now. Oh, I guess the bracket got changed.
It did?
Okay, so Goon and Davril are playing first, and then winner plays.
Okay.
So I guess we start there.
Goon and who?
Davril or Jedi Mind Killer. I don't know which account he's on right now.
Okay. Let me go ahead and invite everyone to the party. And he's playing Jedi Mind Killer, right? He should be in the PsiX Academy.
Yeah.
Do you have invite to him, or can you suggest?
I'm not on my Academy account.
Okay. Let me go ahead and.
I can probably get him from. Oh, is he on? Because he's normally in JSL too.
Yeah, he's Darrow, so.
Yeah, Okay, let me see here. I think I'll just go fish him out of.
Alright, so for you guys that are watching, if you guys don't know the format, we have a single elimination bracket, and basically a best of 3 throughout the all the rounds, except for the finals, which will be a best of 5. And tonight's MVP Cup has actually been the prize pool has been increased by the honors of Duplicity and Stealthy Banana, who has both each donated or added $20 each to the prize pool, which increased the $20 prize pool to $60 total. So now we have first place is $40, second place is $10, and we also added a third and fourth place, $5 each. So a lot of money, cash prize to go around, and hopefully whoever wins first place will go ahead and use that $40 for into some good use. Not like, you know, spend it on like hookers or.
Not referencing any statements in the past before whatsoever.
Yep. Alright, so we might actually have to skip this one, as it looks like Darrow or Jedi Mind Killer, I think, kind of assumed that he wasn't on the bracket.
Yeah. Okay, well. I guess we've.
Just gonna go ahead and action chat, see who wants to get their game casted. Who hasn't yet started yet.
Yeah.
Jetorix, is his game? Jetorix and J Skippy. Okay. Let's go ahead and oh wait, I can't invite them. Have they started the game yet, I wonder?
Doesn't say they have. It just says they're in a party.
Oh, okay. That's why I can't invite, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, they're in game. Ah, we were just tad late. I hope. Oh boy.
Oh gosh, what a night.
All right, let's see if King and Sippy Cup. Oh no, they're in game. Oh, Jesus.
This is a Murphy's Law.
Jedi Mind Killer killed us.
I didn't realize we were Jedi Minds.
Alright, I guess we'll just have to wait for either
someone to get out.
Yeah, either the first game to finish or for Jedi Mind Killer to come on in. If we don't have Jedi Mind Killer to come on, then Goon will get the walkover or get the bye win, the walkover win. Wait, is Kingslayer? Oh wait, Kingslayer gets a bye, so he's not playing at the moment.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching. Sorry for this rough start. Apparently, everyone seems to have went on to play their game, so we might actually have to wait for someone's game to finish, and then we'll start their second game. Hopefully not too soon. Maybe someone will go ahead and cheese or something.
Well, our known cheesers are not here right now.
Yeah. Oh, the arrow is finally on.
Oh my!
Oh my god, Darrow just says he cannot make it. Never mind. Wow. Okay.
Well, at least that's better than waiting a full 15 minutes.
Yeah. Alright, so I guess we'll go ahead and I'm just gonna go ahead and give Goon the walkover win.
Okay. So let's get back on the original program of Kuna Matata versus Goon.
Alright, so yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and start the Kuna Matata versus Goon game.
Yeah. Oh gosh. How does this happen?
No idea.
There you go.
Alright. Finally have a game.
Man.
Alright, looks like we have some fans for Kuna Matata. Topher says go Kuna Matata. Alright, so he's gonna let Kuna choose, so we're just gonna go ahead and start for Blackpink. No idea why Kun lets Kuna pick.
I guess he feels that if Kuna is off racing, he's already doing him a service, so...
Ah, okay. There we go. So nice of Goon there. He reminds me of the nice and kindness of Daunted.
Just returning favors, I suppose.
Paying it forward. Alright. Let's go ahead and confirm. Goon is ready. Are we about to start our game finally after 45 minutes? Oh no, actually after 10 minute. Oh, jeez, Kuna Matata's not ready yet.
He's still eating his pasta.
Ah, Jesus. Can anything more go wrong here?
Never ask that question.
The pie is, or the pasta is more important than the MVP Cup. You know, it would be funny if Kun Matata can win this MVP Cup, get that $40, and buy that pasta with that $40.
Ah.
More
some
pasta.
Nice pasta for $40.
Yeah.
Or a lot of pasta. Oh, the honest answers.
Pixie says everything has gone wrong and more will go wrong. I'll have you know it was not my fault though. I was on time. However, I was supposed to be admin of the challenge, so I would have been able to start at 8, but dropped and missed. Did not put me as admin. He thought he did, but he did not submit it. So we ended up having to wait for Drop the Mist to finally come on, and we did it. And then we're gonna go ahead and start at 8:30, but was just checking for some last minute players to see if anyone is gonna come and join into the MVP Cup last minute. And finally we're here. Finally in our first game.
Alrighty. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of the map as the blue Zerg, it is Kuna Matata.
And at the bottom, no, top right, we have the red Terran player. We have none other than Goon. Now, as you guys should be informed, Kuna Matata is a Terran player, but he will be off racing as Zerg. Let's see how good his Zerg is. We haven't actually seen it yet, or at least I haven't. Have you?
I have not.
Alright, so this will be pretty interesting. See how he does.
I am told he is supposedly Diamond 1 with his Zerg, but I mean, I don't know how many ladder games he has to verify his Zerg, you know?
Yeah. Now, you're main as Protoss. Do you play any off races?
I off race as Zerg as well, and I find that I'm really strong in ZVP and not so much in the other matchups. So, like, I just recognize all the Protoss openings and whatnot, and I just punish it really hard. But otherwise, I don't know what I'm doing.
Maybe it's because you main as Protoss, so you kind of like have a idea of what Protoss is going for. Or...
Right.
I
know what the Protoss is thinking.
Yeah, exactly. I main as Protoss as well, and I off race as Zerg as well too. So it seems like I think maybe the mechanics or something like the between Protoss and Zerg is much closer than Protoss and Terran. So maybe that's why I find like a lot of Protoss player off race as Zerg instead of Terran. Yeah.
I think it's a little bit vice versa as well. I know a number of Zergs that their off race of choice is Protoss. Looks like this Reaper from Goon is going to poke in and be greeted by 4 Lings. Great mechanics just staying on the creep. There's actually more than 4 Lings now. Where is Speed? Speed is halfway done. So, this Reaper can stay here, provided it does not go onto the creep. And,
wow. Oh, finally loses his first Ling, but so far it's been pretty good micro by Kuna Matata there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, GM Micro, race doesn't matter.
Yeah. Oh, we actually have a quick Bailing Nest here. Seems I don't think he's actually gonna go ahead and rush because he actually is getting that third base unless he's actually using it for larva. But oh, speed is done, so this Reaper has to retreat. Oh, get juked there. Wow.
Oh man, the finally gets it. But that Reaper bought a lot of time with its usage of the cliff there.
Yeah.
There is a Widow Mine out, so or two rather.
Now Kunamatata is actually getting some Overlord speed.
Okay.
So we might actually see a all in here with a Ling drop or and Queen drop and Bailing drop as well, or he just might just use this to scout. He only has one Overlord near Goon's base, so
I don't think he's going to drop. He hasn't started a lair.
all right. So looks like he's just gonna use that to scout his opponent.
Yeah.
Oh, but we do have a move out from Goon. The Ling did see it, so he should be able to prepare for it, unless he wasn't paying attention. It seems like he has not actually scouted it yet, even though his Lings did scout it. He probably wasn't paying attention. He has no Lings on the way. He only has drones, so these Widow Mine actually can do some damage here, but he needs to react quickly. Oh, with his nice reaction there. Oh, but these drones. Oh man, if he focus fired it, could have gotten more drones, I think.
3 drones. I don't know. Not the best.
Yeah. 2 Widow Mines, 3 drones. Probably wanted more.
Yeah, I would think so. Third has started at the natural base for Goon, and siege tank, pair of medevacs. He's just, normal Terran things.
Normal Terran things. Alright.
Well, I mean, it's not like he's rushing ghosts or getting liberators to harass.
Ah, yeah, that's true, yeah. Oh, yeah, normal Terran things. Here's the drop here. A lot of Marines getting loaded up.
Perfectly normal Terran.
Yep.
Actually, I kind of like the siege tank play on this map specifically. Like, there's a lot of places that can be positioned to abuse the architecture of the map. How is the Zerg's army? Is it okay? There's some Lings.
Yeah, he needs some things because he's down by almost 20 army supply, so he's gonna need a lot of good Bailing connections. And
Bailing speed is less than halfway done. So
oh, no split by the Marines there.
Okay.
So all these oh wow.
Wow. Okay. So
that was probably not the best trade for Kun Matata. I mean, it started off well. He got the Banelings on the Marines, cleaned up the Marines, but he sacrificed all his Banelings on those 2 tanks, which I'm not sure if that's the wisest decision, as he could have just let the...
I mean, I think he kind of had to do that, though, because, like, what else is he gonna do? Evacuate the 3rd? I mean, I guess he could sack the 3rd, like, just give it up, and then... I don't know.
Well, we'll see. It looks like Kun Matata actually going to go ahead for a counterattack. Army supply pretty even now compared to the last fight. So I think Kun Matata is actually in a better position compared to that first one. And his +1/1 is about to finish.
Okay. Bailing speed has also completed.
Oh man. He needs to split these Marines. Oh, nice split there.
Not overstaying his welcome, just getting the Baneling connection and pulling out with his Lings.
Now I gotta say, This creep spread by Kunamatata is pretty sick. Like all I see is blue dots around the mini map. So,
yeah. Okay, so this poke is coming in, and there's liberators to support this. The splits were not there, and while the liberators can't be cleaned up yet, everything on the ground has. Okay, queens are going to come over, and the liberators will be forced to go home. So, I feel like this is going okay for the Zerg. Like, the 4th is on the way, the Hive is on the way.
yeah, if you notice, Kunamatata has been only stuck on Ling and Bailing tech. So he's been I guess he's going straight into the Hive tech and maybe getting some fast Ultralisk, because if he gets some fast Ultralisk, it actually demolishes this army of Goon pretty well. Oh, yeah. We actually might have a pass by both players. It looks like half the army of Kunamatata across the map.
He's gonna come back since he's seen with the creep.
That creep is so nice.
He has a lot of banelings at home, but they're not quite done morphing, and Goon is gonna push the issue. Kuna will be forced to engage.
Oh man. Oh, nice. That was a nice one. Nice connection there.
He cleaned up all the bio, but there's still a tank, or most of the bio. All but 5 Marines. There's still a tank, 2 Liberators. And
oh, here we go. All the banelings rolling in.
wow. Goon just cannot keep a ground army on this creep.
Yeah, and look at that. Ultralisk and Spire both on the way, so it's gonna turn pretty ugly soon, as Goon is not prepared for the Ultralisk and Spire transition here.
Yeah. Kuna did a really good job defending on just Ling Bane, and things are getting scary.
Oh, pretty scary, as these banelings might actually roll into the SCV line. Oh boy. And bam, bam. Oh, all those all those SCVs. 13 of them.
On the bright side, Goon's 4th is complete, but there's creep there.
Oh. As I would say, that's Overlord poop.
Yes, the BM Zerg. Not really BM. It's just the Carbot animation episode.
Oh, we have a big attack in the middle. Banelings clean up everything on the ground from Goon, and all these Banelings just rolling in. Oh boy, he just rolled into the Liberator zone, but still pretty nice, as he is getting. Oh no, he hasn't any ultras on the production tab, so this might be Goon's chance to come back. Oh, but he doesn't have enough on the ground though, I don't think. Oh my god, these Marines are like lasting so long. Great trades there by Goon. Does get the army supply lead for a second there, as he's gonna go ahead and just retreat back, as he's only has a Marine so far. What else does he has? He has those 4 Liberators up there.
Goon's been ahead on supply for a good portion of the game, but the I guess the tech progression and creep spread have made it kind of awkward for Goon to get anything done with his advantage.
Yeah, Kunamatata has actually gotten a big bank of gas, so he can actually start producing those mutas, those corruptors, those ultralisks, and I think at that point, the Kunamatata is after the big fight, I expect Kunamatata to actually retake the supply lead there. But boy, this creep spraying like wildfire here. And this allows Kuna Matata to see what's up with Goon's army, what composition he has, where it at, so he can engage correctly. But he might want to wait for the Ultralisk, but I think he should have enough. There's a lot of Banelings here. Oh my god, that's a big Widow Mine hit. Cleans up all the Banelings. That was money shot.
There is a Corruptor out. Actually, more Corruptors are coming out. And Corruptor Ultra is not bad.
Yeah, oh boy, these Ultralisk is now into the fight. Yeah, he wants to get into the Liberate Zone and avoid the Ultralisk. Oh my god, is Goon about to do this? Oh.
These Liberators are in a nice position. It's really hard for anything on the ground to hit them, and the air can't get on top of them either because of the Marine force. So this is actually looking pretty okay for the Terran all of a sudden.
Yeah, all the Corruptors are killed, so no answer for these Liberators. Oh, okay, these Banelings, he might want to lift. Oh, instead he's going to go ahead and split a little bit. Oh man, Kuna Matata does finally clean this up, but at what cost? Goon has a big bank too. He has 2.5k mineral and gas. Kuna Matata has a 2k gas bank, but he does not have any minerals here. He's kind of gasping for some minerals. Trying to catch the reinforcement here, but the Ultralisk does go down.
With these Marines coming back under, he missed his window to use his Spire to remove or at least reduce the Liberator count.
Yeah, so these Liberators are in pretty good position. Kuna Matata is going to go ahead and GG there. Wow.
Alrighty. Yeah, I think the Liberators were a really good response. In that, like, there were no Hydras, so the anti-air was purely dependent on Corruptor or Mutas, and Marines kind of do well against that.
Yeah, as Zerg, if you're not gonna go for Hydras, you probably want to get some Queens out to defend against those Liberators. And he did not have a lot of queens, so. But I gotta commend Kuna Matata for defending with just Ling and Baneling for the whole entire game, mostly.
Yeah, I think until the Liberator count really started to climb, he was doing amazing. I mean, even with 2 or 3 Liberators, it wasn't that much of an issue because he just killed the entire ground army. So, what are your Liberators gonna do at that point?
Yeah. Alright, Drop them in the chat says he's watching this stream on his 50-inch 4K TV. Too bad you're not streaming in 4K. Oh my god, imagine streaming in 4K. Wow. That would be crazy. I don't think anyone has streamed in 4K. Actually, I'm not. Yeah, that's not even an option, I don't think.
I have no idea.
So funny thing is that Goon Access, did you just see that game? We were casters, we were the obs, so I'm pretty sure we saw that game. And we're about to see this game too. Let's see if Kuna Matata can actually even the score out.
I don't think he's worried about it. Alrighty, spawning in the top left-hand corner of the map. Down a game as the Blue Zerg. It is Kuna Matata.
And at the bottom right, we have our red Terran player up 1-0. It is none other than Goon. Alright, so Nia Valley Square, Game 2. Now that pocket expansion of the dirt is always something in play, so we'll see if anyone actually go ahead and take that. But again, that only has 4 mineral patches, so
Yeah, I think it favors a gas style, so Sky Toss can be strong with the potato base or High Templar, but neither of them are Protoss, so
that's the first time I heard of potato base. I heard a dirt base or pocket base, but potato base, that's the first.
potato is specific to the incompleteness, like, you know, meat and potatoes, so
Ah, I see.
it's kind of missing something. In this case, minerals.
Alright, we'll see if Kuzumatara actually goes for that same, I guess, build as last game. He went for the really fast Hive, went for the really fast Ultralis, and I'm not sure if he's going to go for that same one. He might, but we'll see.
I don't know if I like it on this map with all the neon violet squares. The Ultras can't get through that, and that's going to be really easy for, like, Liberators and Marines to set up.
Oh, that's a nice point. Yeah, I usually refer to those squares as Pac-Man squares because they remind me of the Pac-Man. All right, so some micro from Goon. Oh man, he might actually lose this. Reaper does.
Wow.
So that's no more scouting. He's pretty much in the dark here.
What is that?
It looks like because of the Reaper going down, it looks like Goon will be in the dark in the meantime, so he won't be able to scout what Kun Matata is doing. So far, Kun Matata is gonna go ahead and just macro up, gonna go ahead and take his dirt. So looking pretty much the same as last game here so far. And same, looks like the same for Goon 2. He's getting his factory and his tech lab. Gonna go ahead and start making those tanks.
I know you don't play Terran, but how much is a mule worth now? Because, like, it used to be 270, but then they nerfed it.
Oh, so basically Salavan told me one mule is like equivalent to like 4 SCVs. So that's how I look at it.
Okay. So like 200 in a sense.
Yeah, maybe around there. Yeah, this is pretty much almost mirror openings here from last game as the Baneling's Nest is being thrown down. And it looks like he's just going to stick with Ling and Banelings for now.
I expect to see the same out of Goon. He tends to be a relatively consistent player in his style. Like, I don't think he deviates too much from what he likes. Like, he just tweaks whatever build he's most comfortable with at that point in time, from my understanding anyway.
Well, we do have a deviation actually from Goon right here, right now, as he is not loading up 2 Widow Mines. Instead, he's going to load up the Marines. So he's gonna go change it up and actually attack with these Marines instead of these 2 Widow Mines compared to last game. What do we have here in Kun Matata's base? Nothing so far. No Spore Crawlers. Does have his Ling and Baneling ready though, so he should be able to defend. As this is only 1 medevac. It's not even the full medevac. It's like 7 Marines.
He may have felt that he couldn't get the damage he wanted with the Widow Mines last game.
Yeah. So far, not too much damage. No drones going down. So pretty a good defense by Kun Matata there.
stim is just now complete, so he might go back in with that drop now that it is done, or he may wait, still wait for more action on the map.
Yeah, those two medevacs is about to pop out, so let's see if he can, he's gonna go ahead and load those up and do a 2-prong attack, as he still has that medevac at the top.
Right.
And he did the same attack as last game with the 2 tanks and a bunch of Marines. Oh, this time we have a faster Spire from Hakuna Matata, so he's going to go ahead and actually make some Miras, or maybe even some Corruptors to defend those against those drops.
I kind of like that given how much airspace there is.
Yeah.
So I think that's a good adaptation to the map.
Oh, we have a cheer, 111 cheer by Droptimus. So thank you, Droptimus, for cheering on. If you guys don't know, this MVP Cup and NVD Cup was created and is run by Droptimus. Unfortunately, his PC is not running. Okay, so he's gonna go ahead and sit this one out this time, but he should be back next time with his new PC. I believe.
Drop did hit the main. It killed 10 drones, but the frontal assault was cleaned up relatively handily.
Yeah.
And Hakuna Matata is gonna swing around for a counterattack. There is no third at the expected location, at least not yet. It is floating over there now, but there's actually a drop pair of medevacs gonna hit the Zerg's third, while the original drop is back at the main. So nice 2-prong aggression. Muta is out.
Oh, it looks like he's gonna retreat his Ling and Bailing. Oh my god, this dirt is about to fall. Goon playing like a true Terran here. Another drop at the main. Action going across, action around the map all over the place. And these Marines in the main is finally gonna get cleaned up. But 10 drones gets killed before that goes down. Oh, all these Bailings gotta lift and run. And right now, Hakuna Matata is bleeding for some resources as his dirt is pretty much down. Oh wait, actually he created 2 more bases, so I guess not too bad.
I think he wanted more than one Muta.
Yeah, that's true. How many mutas does he have so far? He has 5. Oh. Yeah, probably because he doesn't have that dirt to mine the gases, so he can't make enough. And he also spent a lot of gas on those 23 Banelings morphing at the other side. So he has a lot of Banelings.
Liberators are going to zone out the Zerg from defending this gold.
Oh, Baneling's going off creep though. And these Banelings kill every single Baneling. Nice. Nice split by
Great splits. And that's game.
Oh wow, game. GG by Goon there. Well done. So it looks like Hakuna Matata gonna go ahead and get eliminated by Goon, and Goon will go ahead and advance to the next map. I mean, next round. Yeah. So let's go ahead and take a look at the bracket. Let me go ahead and update the Goon and Hakuna Matata. That should be 2-0 for Goon. So Goon will advance to the semifinals, and he will secure his $5 cash prize. If he advances further, he'll get more, of course. So there we go. Apparently Jetrix and J Skippy. Jetrix with a 2.
J Skippy was busy.
Let me
That's
go
what
ahead
it
and
looks like.
recheck their match history. Okay, looks like Jetrix won 2-0. So let me go ahead and edit the score. Let me go ahead and 2-0 Jetrix. Update the score. We don't want Jay Skippy to look too bad, losing over 1,000 games.
I would be impressed. That's a fast amount of games, even if you're just leaving after it loads in each time.
Yeah.
Like, gosh, you must have the fastest processor between the two of you to load in that fast and get that many.
Yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and... Okay, Terran Lord and Snap. What's going on with that match?
That is a good question. It
Snap.
looks like Terran Lord is in game.
Terran Lord, Snap. Okay, looks like they're playing the third game.
Yeah, they're on the third game. So we can wait for them probably.
Yeah, or we can start the Kingslayer versus Sippy Cup. Oh no,
yeah.
actually Kingslayer just advanced. So Kingslayer just advanced 2-0. So
let's grab Kingslayer versus Goon then.
Alright, yeah, that
We have
sounds
to
good.
cast the semis.
Yeah, Goon is already in the party, so let's go ahead and... Oh wait, Kingslayer is in the party with Sippy Cup, so we'll just wait for him to leave that. Hey, Fire Zerg, he's in the chat saying, make units A move and win. Giving him some pro tip advice for Kuna Matata as Zerg. Alright, Kingslayer. Gonna go ahead and join the party. And we should get started pretty soon as we get Goon's map pick and get into the lobby. We should start this this semifinals round. And again, both players have secured their $5 prize pools. I mean, their $5 prize. So however far they reach into these in this tournament, it's just bonus.
Alrighty.
Alright.
PVT on backwater.
Yeah. So on Neon Violet Square, I know you like cannons within PvP, but what do you like to do in backwater in PvP?
Well, recently I've just been practicing cannon rushes against all races on all maps, but that's that's not the question being asked. Ideally, actually, this is the one map I will cannon rush any race. So that's still not the correct answer. I think, okay, so because there's no cliff, it's easy enough for Protoss to continue to scout with Blink Stalkers, so I don't mind it. I feel though that the meta has shifted, that it's kind of hard to not go Robo first. Like, ideally you get Robo and Blink in some order, but like, I don't know, Mech is, or 4 Cyclone openings are so common right now that it's obnoxious. to have
Yeah,
to deal with it without Immortal out.
that's true. It looks like we actually don't have to worry about this, and because Goon is Terran this time, so it's gonna go ahead and be just a regular PVT. It looks like Kingslayer is already proxying here. We have some shenanigans happening already. What do you think he's gonna go for? Maybe
This is
Stargate?
probably another gateway, so
Yeah, I see. Yep, there's another gateway.
yeah, based on the positioning and the timing.
Yeah, well, it looks like yeah, Goon probably will not scout this. Although his rally is close to it, but I think the pathway will prevent him from scouting that unless he's actually got some spidey senses tingling.
Cheeses in general are just strong on this map because of the awkward lip here.
Like there's no ramp at the natural, you mean?
That and also the architecture of like it's kind of hard to use the high ground to actually get into to actually defend the low ground location.
All right. Yeah, it looks like you were right with the stalker rush. I mean, I guess the abusing the map and such. And oh, this Reaper almost gets killed by this Zella. That would have been a shame. That's like a rabbit getting killed by a turtle. Oh, gets killed, and this natural might actually get cancelled. Oh boy, Goon is like, oh man, he's gonna go ahead and retreat. Might actually have to pull
Oh,
the
he gets in the base. Okay, SCV pull will get the Zealot at least. But this is still very scary for Goon.
Yeah, there's no bunker, so he can't even. He hasn't even started one, so he might actually just straight up die. As there's 3 stalkers already, he could just micro this for days, and GG. Goon just knows it. He's gonna go ahead and concede the loss, and Kingslayer with a really quick 1-0.
So natural to natural is actually not that far on backwater, which is another thing that the I guess Zealot opening it can still get there, you know.
Yeah, I've seen that a lot. Even on maps like Biogenesis and Catalyst, you know.
Right. Those are the maps I think are more expected because you know that they have a short rush distance. But even backwater is not that far. It's not Eastwatch, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, Eastwatch is like a maze.
Actually, Acid Plant has a farther rush distance than backwater. So we probably won't see that again.
Yeah, I think that might be actually why Goon chose this map. Acid Plants is a pretty big map. And we'll see what he does here. Let's go ahead and introduce our players.
Spawning in the top left-hand corner of the map, taking his first game with a cheese, it is Kingslayer.
And at the bottom right, we have the Red Terran, down 0-1, trying to tie this series back up 1-1. It is none other than Goon. Now, if you guys don't know yet, Kingslayer is a big fan of Zest, which is why he has that little decal next to his Nexus. He's a true Zest fan. In the XM's Cup in last December, no, actually the 2v2 tournament early on this year, he and Pixie Snow named their team Zest Fan Club. So, truly a big fan of Zest there. Oh boy, it looks like Goon might have been looking to proxy something. He got spotted by Kingslayer, who actually built his pylon and gateway at the bottom ramp. So we'll see if Kingslayer did notice that, or he maybe might have not.
It's a rather forward gateway. But I think he's just gonna block with that so that Hellion run by is. Okay, he queued up the graphic for a bunker, but then kind of backed off.
Yeah, he got spotted by the pro, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks like he's gonna go ahead and actually finally
That's
scout this.
awkward. Here comes the probe.
What is this bunker used for, though?
He wants to put the Reaper in it so that Kingslayer can't actually mine there for a while. But he lost his SCV, so oh well.
Oh wow. He's not even gonna try. So Kingslayer takes probably one of the quickest 2-0s that I have ever seen in this MVP tournament.
Yeah, that was short and sweet? Question mark.
Thank you, Tristan Parr, for following the stream. Hope you guys, hope you love like the stream so far. We have a lot of events, so you will probably get some notification whenever we get an event going or a stream going happening. Let me go ahead and update the score. It is 2-0 for Kingslayer. And Kingslayer has reached the finals, guys. He has a chance to win that $40 cash prize and claim himself in the MVP Hall of Fame. Let's go ahead and take a look at the bracket so far. It looks like Terran Lord and Snap game still going on. Let me go ahead and recheck that actually. Oh no, Snap looks like he actually won. Yep, Snap won 2-1. So let's go ahead and update that as well.
Let's actually get Firezerg before he starts his game. Otherwise, we won't be casting anything for a little bit.
Oh, Firezerg and Snap is already in the game right now.
Okay, too late.
It's okay. We can cast game 2 of their match. So as soon as this, just keep an eye out, see when their game is finished, and then we'll just message them.
Yeah.
In the meantime, let's go ahead and see what's up in the chat.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some tea. My throat is feeling funny.
All right. So how are you lovely people doing so far? Looks like Kingslayer is determined for that $40. And also I'm actually happy for Kingslayer because when I first got into Psionic Aftermath, when I first joined the clan, Kingslayer, I was looking for some coaching to help my game, and Kingslayer was one of the guys that I turned to for some help and some mentoring, and he kindly offered me some advice and builds, and so I'm really happy that Kingslayer got into the finals, and he's certainly a great strong Protoss player, and it should be a good finals. Oh, thank you, Pixie, for letting us know that GSL will be at 4 a.m. EDT. I didn't even know that. So that is the finals, I believe. Yep, the Code S finals between Stats and Maru. That will be a pretty sick match. I actually can't wait to watch that. Both players pretty top tier. I did wish Sue was in it because Sue. I wanted Sue to win his first finals, but Stats and Mario ain't too bad, too shabby, so I'll take it.
What is this dead fish thing that Dante is talking about?
I have no idea.
Oh, sushi.
Oh, sushi. Okay, yeah.
Sushi is dead fish. Okay. I see now.
Alright, so we are just waiting for Snap and PsiX to finish their game so we can join in and cast their game. Jeterix has defeated J Skippy to advance to the semifinals that you can see in the bracket. And so it looks like whoever wins PsiX versus Snap will go ahead and face Jeterix.
Wow, Snap is on a hot streak after he did well in the MVD Cup and beating Terran Lord already, so that's something.
Yeah, Snap, if you guys didn't know or didn't catch the last week's MVD Cup, Snap did win, and he won the $25 prize for first place, which again, thanks to Volticus, Stealthy Banana, and Duplicity for adding to that prize pool as well. It was originally supposed to be a $5 prize for first place, but since they added to the prize, there was a $25. It went to a $25 for Snap, and then second place got $5, which was who was the second place? Let me see. Ming actually won second place, so congrats to them. And it will be pretty crazy if Snap did end up winning this. He'll be in both the MVD and MVP Hall of Fame, which will be pretty sick.
PsiX is no slouch, so
Yeah, he's a really high level Zerg player, around I think like around 5.5k to 6k Zerg around there. So definitely Snap has his work cut out for him.
very scary.
So it looks like this MVP Cup has been rolling pretty quickly, as it's 9:30. We started at like 8:40, 8:35 around there. So around 1 hour, a little less than 1 hour, and we already have or reaching about around the semifinals. So pretty quick, and I think it's because we had the change in the map pool, as it used to be. We would do map vetoes, but I think I decided to go ahead and just have the lower seed pick the first map here, and then loser picks afterwards. I think that actually helps speed up some things, so it doesn't have to take so long to do map vetoes and waste time doing that.
Yeah, definitely simplifies the process.
Alright, so let's see what's going on in the chat. Dropdom, it says, not many people know Sushi used to be an actor. He played Ronald McDonald in the McDonald commercials in the 1990s. Okay, that's pretty funny. I'm trying to imagine that. I'm not sure if that's true, because if that's the case, then Ronald McDonald might actually be selling sushi right now. Oh man, that would be crazy. Going to McDonald's to order sushi. Oh no, we missed the second game of Snap and PsiX.
What? Oh man.
It looks like Snap did lose the first game, so I guess we'll just have to wait for the second game to finish, and then we'll be getting started on our second semifinals between Jeterix and the winner of that.
Well, that's assuming that Snap doesn't somehow win this second game.
Yeah, it looks like that game actually ended pretty quickly. Let me go ahead.
Okay.
So I don't think it should take long. It ended in 6 minutes, so we'll see.
Okay.
ZVZ, so that's usually...
That, yeah. Lingbane, probably. Some bad trade and then snowball.
Yep. Like how all ZVZs goes. uh, Tristan Parr says King Sushi has decided not to grace us with his presence. I think he's actually sleeping right now, or he lives in Singapore, so his time I think should be the time where he should be sleeping. So he did notify us or notify me that he won't be around tonight. So just gonna go ahead. Oh, so we decided that me and Jonathan will pretty much run the MVP Cup for tonight. Before actually, I just want while we have this downtime, I just wanna do a personal shout out. Today was November's last day. She decided that she needed to focus on school, so she kind of stepped down and decided not to take a break. Just decided to take a break from StarCraft and in general, and just focus on personal life. And I just want to shout out to and give some love to November, as she has done so much for us since coming to PsiX. She has played in a lot of Clan Wars and tournaments, a lot of show matches, and also led a lot of Clan Wars as well herself. As you know, she captains the All Uniteds team, the team league, and so she has done a lot for PsiX these past couple of months. So kind of bittersweet to see her go, but hope to see her in the future when she comes back, and just want to thank her for everything that she has done for the clan. So yeah. Oh, looks like Snap did lose to FireZerg 2-0.
Okay.
So we shall get this next match started soon. Let's go ahead and invite both players.
Kingslayer is still in the party.
Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and remove him from party. All right, Acid Plant will be our first map of the semifinals between FireZerg and Jetrix. And I believe Jetrix plays Protoss, so that should be a PVZ. All right, FireZerg is ready. Jetrix is ready. So here we go. Countdown has begun. And let's get this semifinal started.
Spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of the map as the yellow Protoss, it is Jetrix.
And at the top left, we have our red Zerg player. He is hot. He is on heat. He is FireZerg.
So I've seen Jetrix play once or twice. I've seen him play a PVT, like standard macro, goes up to 4 or 5 bases, you know. Blink into charge into AoE.
Oh, actually we have some
Lag spike. Uh,
Oh, we have a lag out by Jetrix. Hopefully, it's not too bad. If that happens, we'll just go ahead and remake and set in the correct region so that both players don't experience too much lag. We want it to be fair on both sides.
yeah. Well, what I was saying is, I feel like to go up to 4 or 5 bases on Acid Plant as a Protoss is not exactly doable. I mean, it is... Okay, I should reword that. It is doable, but it is dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, I have to agree with you. Those bases are pretty open, so pretty hard to wall off those.
Yeah, I think it's possible to take your third, and that's hard enough as it is. But once you try and take a fourth, you're just so exposed.
Yeah, the third and fourth is pretty far away,
Yeah.
compared to other maps. Looks like Jetrix is maybe here or. Just want to confirm if Jetrix is here, because he lagged out, so
Right.
it just showed up. Oh, okay, there we go. He's remove him from party. We'll just have to wait for Jetrix to come back, and then we'll just ask him what server he's on, and then we'll just find the middle ground there. Alright, so it says, Tristan Parr says Fire Zerg, Joe Dozer, and who else? I guess the top 3 Zerg. Who will be our third Zerg, best Zerg player in our clan?
I mean, I feel like that's hard to say, because, like, there's also DRG Ling, there's Guitar Cheese, there's... What race does Haino play?
Oh, Zerg, yeah. Yeah,
we just have a lot of top end.
Yeah, I just realized pretty much all our top players, including Hyohu as well. He's a Zerg player as well. Are pretty much Zerg. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, Jetrix back. Oh wait, cancel. Gotta go for the game heart. Alright, so it wasn't Region fault, it was just his internet. Hopefully his internet can make it through this semifinals. Alright, Jetrix is ready, Firezerg is ready, and here we go. I didn't feel the need to actually resume from replay, as we didn't really start the game much last game, so just gonna go start a brand new game.
It's not like the spawning locations are all that different on this. Actually, I don't think any of the ladder pool maps change the, like, I think they're functionally symmetrical.
Yeah.
It's not like you have Catalina or something where spawning matters. Alright, this time in the bottom right-hand corner of the map as the yellow, or gosh, I'm colorblind, orange Zerg, it is Fire Zerg.
And at the top left, we have our yellow Protoss. He represents PsiX, of course. It is Jetrix. Alright, so it looks like going for a gateway scout, which is I guess not the worst idea. Usually it's pylon scout, but since this map is so big, Ling rushes aren't as common, I suppose. So gateway scout should be okay. In the meantime, no cheese from Pfizer. He's just gonna go for a standard macro hatch or second hatch.
Yeah, looks like hash gas pool. So standard is standard as a Zerg can get, really. This isn't like Starkiller or something. Every opening is different.
Yeah.
And
okay, so it looks like Tristan Parr actually confused DRG Ling for the real DRG. Looks like us Pixie and the others cleared it up. So yeah, he's not the real DRG. He's just another player who is a fan of DRG. So
not the real D.
Wouldn't that be crazy if we had the real DRG?
I think I expect to see a Stargate. Like, it's so standard in this matchup, and of all the maps, I would feel uncomfortable without a Stargate on this map. Just with all the airspace, and it's just a lot of distance to have to cover without getting that air scout.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. I think air toss, or at least opening air, is pretty much the best choice for Jetrix here. And I like how he actually has a hidden like in the back. So
yeah, he's not putting it in his wall. He'll probably close this wall with a gateway, and it's actually not going to get closed before the. Actually, it might. Yeah, the Lings are just parked at the 4th or 3rd, depending on how he chooses to expand.
Oh, this Adept is getting close to being killed, but actually shades out, but this gets picked off by the Queen. So not much done there. Didn't really scout much as well, as Fire Zerg didn't place any Baneling Nest or Roach Warren or Evolution Chamber of that sort. So free Adept pretty much for Fire Zerg. In the meantime, Fire Zerg has Overlord speed already finished. He has 2 Overlords going into the main base. Does scout the Stargate. So we'll see if he starts his response. Yep, Spore Crawl is already on the way for Fire Zerg here.
This 3rd feels slightly later than I would expect, but it's not like he has any. Like you said, he doesn't have a Baneling Nest or Roach Warren, so.
Yeah, I think it's because he made some extra Zerglings, as you see in the front.
Right. So I guess these extra Lings just makes it uncomfortable for Jetrix to really move out and get damage done with Resonating Glaives.
Oh, actually,
gonna come in.
Yeah, there's no Spore at the natural. Does have 2 queens, so he shouldn't lose too much. Oh, this Orco! Oh!
Will barely get away.
38 life there.
Wow. Second Oracle will pair up with it. And They're just gonna sit there, make sure no roach force is like pushing across the map right now or something obnoxious. And Jetrix is gonna be content to take his third.
Oh, Orgo's coming into the third. Oh, but does have to back out as there are 2 Queen Spark there to defend. I do like that Firzark has already connected his second and third base with creep. That allow him to defend with queens much better, as that second base is pretty far from the third in terms of travel distance.
Mm-hmm. The Adepts are going to shade across the map and see what they can get done with their Resonating Glaives. The Oracles are still alive to provide some air support, but the damage one does go down. Revelation is on the Queens, and the Shade completes at the third. Nice positioning next to the mineral lines. The Shade will go off again, headed for the natural as the drones are evacuated from the third.
Oh man, these drones gotta run away. Ooh, so there's some roaches does come out, so he should stabilize pretty soon, but these Adepts are pretty mobile. Let's see. Looks like these Adepts will be cleaned up, and I think not much drones killed here. So I would say pretty well defended.
Yeah, I would agree with that. The drone pull was fast enough, and the roaches were right behind the Adepts, so...
Yeah, and all of a sudden the supply, look at this, 93 to 73, 20 supply ahead. Worker supply, worker lead for Firzark looking pretty nice. But I don't think he can actually get much done here with these double Robo Immortal.
Yeah, good Robo production. Getting some free transfers on the drones.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Or probes.
So I guess he pretty much evens it a little bit. 4 workers killed to 6 workers killed.
Oh, gonna get another probe or 2.
Oh, yeah, probably wouldn't want to kill that Immortal with that depth there. Actually, this army from Jetrix is moving out to the middle of the map, which is pretty dangerous as he doesn't have a Warp Prism or anything. And he might actually get sandwiched here by these Lings. Oh!
I think... I mean, he has recall, but that's like... that won't save you. Exactly. It sort of does, but not really.
Yeah, because it takes a while for that to actually activate.
It's a panic card. One sentry does get left behind, unfortunately.
Oh, we do actually have some Warp Prism in the harass in the main. Not too much done as Firzark did respond pretty well. We do actually have a really fast 4th base by Jetrix. It's like super fast, I think.
Yeah, that is... yeah, okay.
So
oh my.
Yeah, if Firzark doesn't punish him for this, Jetrix actually might start macroing him as Firzark's 4th base just finished, and he has yet to even saturate that before Jetrix gets his 4th base. So that's a pretty crazy. Although I think Jetrix. Oh, actually, he's gonna not go for that standard Immortal Charge Lot Archon.
Colossus are here.
Yeah, Colossus instead. Interesting. Usually it would be High Templars, right?
Right. I like the idea, but I'm not sure if I like it on this map because again, the distance between High Templar, you can split them up between the 3rd and the 4th, so you'll have Storm at both locations, whereas Colossus is much harder to split up correctly.
Yeah. Oh man, it looks like Fire's. Oh wow, that's a pretty decent. Oh my, this Colossus might get killed off. Lurkers does go down, and there is no
observer. Needs to cast a Revelation, or else his Lurkers. Okay.
Oh, but these yeah, these other reinforcing lurkers does come without revelation. So if he actually, oh no, he actually gets that down. Oh my god, these Colossus. Will he have enough?
I don't think he has enough meat.
Yeah. Oh my god, this Protoss army is
The
getting
Mortals
killed.
are still alive. The Colossus are still alive, but like they can't actually get on the lurkers because there's nothing with them.
Oh, Observer finally does join up, so he does actually kill the
Okay.
lurkers.
Charizard Orbit will allow him to push this back. You know, I'm surprised he only lost 5 probes and all that.
Yeah, me too. This is pretty crazy. I thought he actually lost more. Wait, did he? Yeah, actually he didn't lose that too much. Wow, that's...
At least that's what the display is showing.
Yeah.
Unless it counted wrong. The computer counted wrong. Imagine that. Okay, there are High Templar out. Is he just gonna make Archons off of that, or did he... I don't know where the... I don't think he has Storm.
Yeah, he didn't research Storm. Instead, he's actually going to Carriers. Wow. Jaredek is going straight into Carriers, and if Pfizer has to attack now if he wants to...
There's a huge force about to hit this 4th. Lurkers, Roaches, Hydras, oh my.
This might have been... Yeah, this pretty much is the best time for Pfizer to attack, as Jedrix is transitioning into Carriers, and so he doesn't have too much army on the ground to
Great
defend.
positioning on the Lurkers will secure him the kill on this 4th.
Oh,
and meanwhile there's a Ling attack at the 3rd.
Yeah, that's 15 probes going down. Oh wow. Oh, and this allows Pfizer to get into position with the Lurkers. Oh, catches some units. Gets a Mortal. And he can't even defend this natural, and Jedrik's just gonna go ahead and GG, as yeah, he just had no way to defend the natural with all those lurkers.
I liked what I saw in terms of the matchup, but maybe not so much for the map coming out of Jedrix.
I think he just got too greedy there.
Hmm.
I mean, he went for a really quick force base, so he didn't really have enough army, and then he also, on top of that, went straight into Carriers, which, yeah, Carriers will be really super strong when you have like a bunch of them, but in the beginning stages, when you only have a few, you're pretty vulnerable, and Firezerg hit that exact timing where he was transitioning into Carriers, so no army on the ground.
Sense. I think, actually, if he wanted to take a fast 4th, he maybe should have taken the forward location, since he was getting Colossus. They would have an easier time getting from that forward location, rather than going between that long hallway.
Oh yeah, that's true, yeah.
So based on the style, I think his expansion pattern was wrong. Or harder.
Yeah, because he was, Firezerg was pretty much double pronging attacking on his dirt and fourth, and he was stuck in the middle.
That's hard to say, because he could just park the lurkers on the high ground too.
Ah, yeah, that's true. There's that high ground as well. Oh.
I don't know. I don't know if there's a correct answer to this, to that playstyle on that map. Anyway, spawning in the top left-hand corner of the map as the orange Zerg taking the first game, it is Fire Zerg.
And at the bottom right, down 1-1, looking to even up the score and try to get into that finals where he has a chance to win that $40 prize. It is Jedrix. Alright, so Jedrix gonna go ahead and choose Callus, so maybe he has a better idea of what to do on this map, as I actually did not understand why he chose Acid Plant, because I would assume that map was actually better suited for the Zerg, as just more pretty much more open space for the Zerg, the speedlings to run around and all that.
Yeah, as a Protoss, I can't imagine why I would want to macro on Acid Plant. Like, It's great for cannon rushes, but um,
Always gotta bring it back to the cannon rush. Well, we'll see if Jedrix has some better luck on this map. The third and fourth, I think is I guess a bit easier, but still pretty far. You gotta defend both places, but it's more horizontal, I guess. So
you can really knock down the rocks, and then you've limited the Zerg to 2 attack paths, effectively speaking, since pushing up this... I mean, they can push up this ramp, but as long as your observer is out front, you'll see it coming and can meet them at the choke. So I think it's a lot easier for the Protoss to take their bases.
yeah, and also with map choices, I think sometimes you know, you have to keep the matchup in mind, but also sometimes it's just based on like your comfortability or familiarity, how
Familiarity.
yeah, how familiar you are with the map. And Catalyst was a map on the last season's map pool, so
Sure.
pretty much you know, you play a lot of games on here, you get familiar with it, you know you're pretty comfortable with it, and so that's probably why Jedrix would might have picked the Catalyst.
Yeah, I think Kalas is the map I don't want to say most likely to play standard, but I feel most comfortable playing standard on this map.
Which is interesting because the natural of this map is there's no ramp or anything, so ideally it would be harder for a Protoss to defend against like a Roach Rush or something, or a Ravager Roach Rush. So, but then again, coming back to the idea that, you know, you played on this map, you're familiar with it, so you can kind of stomach that and just like choose that map and yeah, just play it out. Looks like PsiX actually got the Overlord speed once again. Actually scouts the DT, the Dark Shrine, so he knows what's up here.
Yeah, and this doesn't even... he didn't research charge, so there's not going to be a double pronged aggression. This is just going to be a DT drop, and he's going to be forced to just make Archons off of that, since it's been scouted. FireZerg should have all the detection he needs.
Yeah, in fact, FireZerg actually canceled his third, so he decided not to actually defend his third because he doesn't want to deal with that DT and Archon, and he doesn't have the Spore Crawler up yet for on the third base. So I guess he just decided, you know, I'm just gonna defend on 2 base and actually go for a Baneling bus here, as that's actually a really pretty good idea, as there's nothing to defend here. When you're going for DTs, you don't have a lot of ground army here.
And no Stargate means there's no Oracle to shut this down, and the scouting is going to be pretty lackluster.
Oh man, no.
There's not even a shield battery here. This could be game already.
Artosis pylon going down too. And he's gonna recall the DTs here, but these Banelings are still in the main base. Oh boy. These probes are, oh my god, more Banelings being, oh my god, that's that's pretty tough. Oh my god, look at that. That mortar was like 99% done. Oh Jesus. Not looking.
4 DTs in a dream, I suppose, but man, is there even a Warp Prism out?
I think there is. There should be. Yeah, there is. There is a Warp Prism, but it cannot save them from all these speedlings coming through. Oh man, this opening is still open, and all the lings are just keep flooding in. There's no block.
Immortal is back out.
And these lings are just running past the DTs too. Oh, there we go. DTs gonna finally get some pot shots out, but these lings are just gonna go straight into the main, and these DTs, they don't have blink yet, so they can't even blink to the main. Oh my god, 35 pros going down. finally will block off this ramp, but oh my god, I think this is pretty much game ending damage here by Pfizer.
He's gonna lose his cyber. Oh. Firezerg is merciful. Didn't want to chance it against the mortal, and I suppose DTs could have been warped in outside the wall or something.
Yeah, what was Firezerg going for now? He's going for Hydras and starting to get his dirt base. The dirt base still does not have a spore color, but he does have lair tech, so he could get that overseer. But there's no, the DTs are still alive for Jetrix.
I'm slightly I find it a little bit strange that he hasn't morphed it Overseer in all this time.
Yeah, I would assume he would actually morph it by now.
Yeah.
Is he actually morphing it? Oh, he does have Overseer joining in the fray. But the DT does get the dirt cancelled. And, ooh, welcome Salavan to the stream. And look, Jetrix is going to go ahead, probably going to the main. We'll see if he actually morphs those into 2 Archons. Oh, I like this. Firezerg already got the dirt creep blocked with the Overlords. With the Overlord poop.
Yeah, so with the hyper-aggressive wing opening, how does Protoss even take their third?
Yeah, it's pretty difficult, but again, he does have the DT, so he can still. I think he's able to take it safely. But again, Firezerg has an Overseer. He does have the Hydralisk, and he's actually looking to can potentially do a timing attack as well. But again, no dirt base yet.
If he loses his Warp Prism.
Oh, that would be that would pretty much be GG. That's his only form of harass there.
Yeah, reacts. He's gonna have to break his own wall.
Yeah, actually, Jetrix looks like he's not even gonna take a dirt base.
Yeah, no, he's just gonna all in.
Yeah, charge is about to be done, so this is pretty much the perfect time to go. He's making pylons. Oh my god, these are mortal too fat?
He has to kill both pylons.
Oh, now that's
will unpower his. Oh man. Oh gosh.
These immortals need to go on the diet go on Jenny Craig and lose some pounds to fit through.
That was painful.
Yeah, when you're going for this timing attack, you don't want anything to deter that or to delay it. He could be morphing in units right now, but he has to wait for that pylon to finally finish warping, and only one gateway still unpowered. This is pretty much it, guys. If this attack does not go through, I think this is pretty much GG.
It is a very scary attack with Archon and I mean, it's basically ICA.
Yeah. So. And here we go. Oh my god, Immortals on the back, but all the Banelings pretty much cleaned up the rest and left his Hydras. And I think this is looking pretty good for Firezerg so far.
Yeah, those are good Baneling connections on the charge lots, so the Hydras can handle the rest, and the Warp Prism goes down, and that will probably secure this defense.
Yeah, one DT still remaining, but I think oh, actually there's a second Warp Prism. So he's gonna go for one last ditch effort, but oh my god, this Warp Prism can actually get sniped. He's gonna go for it, I think. Oh, actually he's just gonna go ahead and micro against the Zealots. But yeah, I think Firezerg has held pretty well so far. Jetrix still doing one last big attack. But the army supply is 52 to 18. So that's a lot of army supply to catch up on. And you know, Archons are pretty good, but the numbers, when you have so much Hydras and looks like Zerglings on the way as well, it could only get you so far. Both Archons going down, and this War Pendulum definitely going down. And GG, Jetrix falls to PsiX, and he will advance. PsiX will advance to the finals to face Kingslayer.
Alrighty.
Yeah, so congrats to PsiX. That was a 2-0 victory. So let's go ahead and. Oh wait, oh yeah, okay, that's correct. All right, here we go, guys. The finals, and let's go ahead and invite Kingslayer. Alright, let's go ahead and remove Jetrix. Oh wait, Jetrix is just left. Let's see, who is higher seated? Looks like Kingslayer. Kingslayer is lower seated, so Kingslayer goes first in terms of map choice. Let's go ahead and look at the bracket one more time, or actually again, as we get this game started. Now this finals will be a best of 5, so they're gonna play out through and through, and we'll see what Kingslayer chooses as his first map. Alright, looks like Kingslayer will be taking his time to choose his map. Oh, Blackpink. Alright, so we're going to start off with Blackpink here. And this will be another PvZ, as Kingslayer is Protoss. So sorry for you Terran fans. Alright, PsiX is ready. Waiting for Kingslayer to confirm he's ready. Alright, there we go. Countdown has begun. And we're about to start game 1 of the finals. So both players have secured their at least $10 for the prize. So second prize is $10, and then first place is $40.
Alrighty. Spawning in the southwest corner of the map as the orange Zerg, it is Fire Zerg.
And at the top right, we have spawning as the red Protoss with the lovely Zest decal there. We have none other than Kingslayer. So as we saw in the last match, the last series between PsiX and Jetrix, PsiX pretty good in ZVP so far, looking strong in that matchup. But Kingslayer is, I think, a tier higher, as he is a GM Protoss. So we'll see how he fares against PsiX.
I feel like this probe or drone wanted. Okay, there it goes.
We do have Pixie in the chat rooting for Kingslayer, so we have some Kingslayer fans. We'll see if anyone roots for PsiX. But again, Kingslayer, I believe was he was Pixie's 2v2 partner in the 2v2 in-house tournament.
Yeah, so a little bit of extra teammate.
Yeah, rooting for the teammate. I think we actually gonna go ahead and we're gonna go get a second 2v2 tournament in the future, in the near future.
Okay.
There was a lot of interest in the last one, so I think it went actually pretty well. So, and a lot of people were interested, so we'll see if that happens. There were talks about including another clan as well. So we'll see how that works out. So far looks like Kingster will go for the Stargate, and again nicely tucked in the back of his base, so harder to scout. There is no Overlord at the near the main base, so probably won't get scouted anytime soon, as Kingslayer does shade his first adept across the map.
Okay, so standard openings from both players. Nothing, no banelings or roaches or not even Overlord speed. So,
well, Overlord speed is being researched right now, so is a
okay.
Yeah, so he will be able to scout pretty soon, but I don't think he'll be scouting the Orgo the Phoenix at least. By the time the Overlord's speed finishes. And it looks like we actually have some more fans of Kingslayer, as a Juna Life rooting for him. But it looks like Salvan is actually cheering for PsiX, since no one else will.
Robo does go down, and some more Twilight and a Gateway, so filling out that tech tree.
Yeah, actually, this we'll see if this Twilight is for charge or for. Oh, actually, yeah, it's gonna be for probably a 2-base timing attack. And this is actually oddly familiar. I think this build was used in GSL. I forgot which exact player, but it might have been Stats, I think, in the semifinals against Sue. We should expect a Warp Prism, and then we should see if there's charge not finished yet, or not started yet. Interesting.
No, he got the Templar Archive, so he has to get Archons off of that, and I think it's just an Archon drop, because the Gateway explosion should have happened by now. No?
Ah, yeah, that's true. Okay, so yeah, I guess he's just going for Archon drops. That's why he got the Twilight Cancel. And looks like, yeah, he's parked at the dirt, so he will take that dirt base here. And just go for a Archon drop.
Yeah, he's taking his third. His adepts have moved over to defend that location, and charge is just now starting.
Okay, so basically the Phoenix, the one Phoenix is used to deny Overlord from scouting the War Prism, so that by the time the Archon Harass and the Zella charge, the speed lot, the charge upgrade finishes, he can actually warp in a bunch of units, and then it won't be scouted by the Overlord, and he will just surprise Pfizer with it.
There's a healthy number of roaches out already, though.
Yeah, Pfizer did prepare pretty well. Got enough units to defend that. But then again, the mortals are being made, are starting up, so those are they do pretty well against the roaches.
I don't think he's. I think he's just gonna keep pressuring with the. Actually, where did the?
At the watchtower. At the watchtower.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So just pressuring with that, and charge completes now, but he's only on 5 gateways, so that's not a like 9 gateway. Go kill your opponent, or else.
Oh, might actually get this dirt, but I think these roaches will come back
Barely
in time.
save it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So far, well defended by Pfizer. Hasn't lost too much.
It's certainly annoying to have to keep up with these Archons, but not too much of a problem. I kind of like this wall at the third. It's like blocking any run by, forcing the Zerg into a choke that is defended with shield batteries. It's nice.
Yeah, I actually might start doing that.
Right. As someone that builds a lot of walls for my cannons, I can appreciate Protoss architecture.
Ah, definitely. gotta be, there's a R2 cannons, and walling is one of them for sure.
Oh yes.
Oh, I like this. Kingslayer has cleared pretty much the bottom right side with the clearing the watchtower and any overlords. So if he wanted to, he can actually move out with his army. His storm is done already, so he can
that's also where the creep is not. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
he's created this nice lane for himself, free of Zerg vision.
Looks like he's not actually moving out yet. Might want to actually wait for that warpism. He does got a warpism queued up. His +1 has finished. Is about to finish at least.
He clears the Adept at the 4th as well, or the Zergling at the 4th as well, which I really like because it keeps the Zerg in the dark. So Zerg can assume, oh, he just took his 4th, but in actuality, he's moving out.
Yeah. Oh, look, nice. Orko does tag the army, so he knows where the army is and knows where to engage. Oh boy, he's gonna have to dodge against the storm. Storm is this like 5 Templars in there.
And he gets the kill on that actually, so
yeah. And I think the Warpism can still harass into the main base if he wanted to. But instead he's gonna use it to reinforce his army. And
Storm does go down.
Yeah, lurkers aren't ready yet, so he wants to attack. Oh my god, these High Templar storms.
Those were some ballsy High Templar just moving out like that.
Yeah, I know, right? But the lurkers 4-5 has completed, so he's gonna have to retreat. Oh my god, get some army. Cuts out some army from Kingslayer. Oh boy, that was not good.
It's a donation.
So your theory is Kingslayer is so nice, he's gonna go ahead and donate some units, right?
Yeah, totally.
Makes sense. Makes total sense.
A Roach run by is gonna try to get in the natural, but Warpin will block that just in the nick of time. Roaches will be forced to turn around. They will see the Warp Prism idling.
Oh boy, wants to save those High Templars. Don't want to put them out forward. Yeah, this is a pretty iffy situation for Kingslayer, as he got to deal with his army here, and then he got the Roach on the side that he needs to deal with. Oh, Storm does go down. Doesn't get too much, but does forces his Zerg to back off. And again, Storm isn't the best against this army composition by Pfizer. He has Roaches and Hydras deal better against Storm than, like, let's say Hydras and Lings and Banelings. Oh, but we do have a Zealot attack at the 4th of the Zerg, which forces him to retreat. He should be able to defend that. Still needs to defend against that Roach run by at the natural though. But it looks like
Warpin and well, the Immortal is just starting, so that's kind of painful.
Oh yeah.
There's no Dark Shrine down, so he can't just like warp in defensive DTs either.
Oh man. Oh, thank you, Tristan Parr for cheering. ×5.
I'm gonna lose the Cyber, which at this stage of the game is not the end of the world. Like, you rebuild it, you don't need Stalkers right now. But it's definitely annoying. Oh, that's nice, getting the 4th of the Zerg.
Yeah, he catches.
Hopefully he doesn't lose too much in the process, though.
Oh man, he needs to recall or something. Oh, actually, he's gonna take the fight. Oh, nice storm there. But is it enough? Lurkers does does sieges up and burrow. Oh, nice force field there.
Those are nice force fields.
Ooh, and all of a sudden, Kingslayer turning this game around. All of a sudden.
Yeah. I'd like to see one of these warp prisms actually go into them. Well, actually, no. There's too many spore crawlers. Never mind that.
We also have a bunch of zealots at the north side. Can also get the other base.
Okay, that accomplishes the same objective in my my thinking is that you want to divert the Zerg's attention so that your main army can continue to push the lane that you've created for yourself.
Yeah, oh, donating these zealots, but it will allow him to get into position and cancel the base again, the hatchery. Nice maneuvering by Kingslayer, doing double pronged attacks.
Keeping the Zerg on 3 bases while Protoss takes his 4th is a very ideal position.
Yeah, oh my god, 5 Archons morphing in, but it doesn't get morphin time for the fight, so Fire Zerg might actually... Oh no, actually the Archons does finish.
Wow, so many Archons! This creep, though, is... like, even though it's not in the lane that Kingslayer is attacking, it's everywhere else.
Yeah. He has...
And that's gonna make this game frustrating as it continues for our Protoss player.
Yeah, his I guess his attack of Avenue Pass does get decreased with the creep spread. Oh, but it looks like Vizerg might actually go into a double prong himself as he's trying to lure the army at the 4th while attacking at the 3rd. And if he can get these Lurker siege up, it'll be a pretty good position for him. But man, there's a lot of Archons and a lot of Storms ready. Oh my god, look at so much mortars as well. Oh wait, does he have detection?
There's enough Lurkers here as long as he has detection though.
He doesn't have detection here.
That's the problem.
Yeah, he's trying to make a observer, but that mortal needs to be finished yet, and this Robo will be
I
empowered.
would have liked him to remake his oracles, but I guess he never did, and he loses his 3rd to
man.
5 Lurkers effectively.
And
like,
yeah. Oh my
all
god.
he needed was 1 oracle to cast the revelation, I think.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, Firezerg catching Kingslayer off guard himself, but Kingslayer does get the 5th base of the Zerg as he did another Zealot run by. Now Kingslayer looking to counterattack himself. Oh my god, how much Immortals is that? That's total of 11 Immortals.
Wow. Now this is a very scary Protoss force.
Yeah, except he's just gonna go ahead and try to clear up this creep. Oh, actually catch these roaches trying to come to his side, trying to attack the other base of Kingslayer. But 3 Archons will be enough to defend against this. And oh my god, he needs to back off. There's a big army here. Ah, Storm goes down. Some nice Storm to push back the Zerg. And this has been a really back and forth game.
Yeah. Trying to outposition the Lurkers as he swings around, but they are there to greet him. 10 Lurkers is kind of daunting, I suppose.
Oh, does catch some Observer and High Templar, so a little careless by Kingslayer. But oh my god, that Storm!
Wow, that was juicy.
And another counterattack by King's double prong attack at the top side with some Zealots. Oh, and oh my, these Immortals killed that hatchery so quick. They're on +3 attack, so they kill. They're pretty beefed up. Oh, and here we go. Is Kingslayer gonna go ahead and attack?
Oh, the lurkers were... Okay, that was... just move right past the immortals. And loses about half of them. But both of them actually taking considerable losses.
Oh wow, but I think Kingslayer took more damage there as his army is almost completely wiped out. All that 11 immortals
that survived were those immortals.
Yeah, and he does not have Storm ready yet. He just freshly made High Templars. He needs to gain some energy, buy some time.
Oh no.
Oh, and they get split off by the army, so these High Templars can actually get picked off. But looks like Pfizer is gonna go ahead. Oh, he's gonna split off 2 Hydras. I think these High Templars will get energy pretty soon. Oh, Storm goes down. Oh, but nice dodging there by Pfizer. Oh man, pretty awkward for Kingslayer. He's trapped between his third and his second. And in the meantime, he's losing probes. He's losing these High Templars, and he has to morph them into Archons.
These lurkers are just in a very... It basically serves the same purpose as like siege tanks or even a cannon contain, in that it gains you this board positioning where you've divided your opponent, and divide and conquer, says Fire Zerg as he takes the first game.
Yeah, I mean, that game was pretty crazy, pretty back and forth, and I think it was just pretty much who got the into position, the better position in that game. As you look,
yeah, very position based.
Yeah, as you can see, the army tab, the army value graph, pretty even throughout the whole match. So well,
that was the first game, right?
Yeah, that was the first game. What a first game to start off the match.
Yeah.
Okay, so Greenheart is looking for the bracket. Let me go ahead and actually link you the bracket down below at Twitch. Oh wait, actually Pixie got it. So thank you, Pixie. All right, guys. Great first game of this finals. Again, this is for first place of $40, while second place gets $10. And again, whoever wins gets into the MVP Hall of Fame. And as Salavan says, good game on both sides. I have to agree there. Both played pretty well. And here we go on game 2. Let's go ahead and introduce our players.
Spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of the map. Is he lawful evil? It is Kingslayer.
And at the top left, we have the Zerg that's on fire. Literally. His name is Pfizer. So, traditionally on this map, from what I've seen in ZVP matchups, a lot of times Zergs will go for a mass speedling attack of some sort. Now, it did get nerfed a little bit because the Overlord they don't have no Overlord drops anymore, but it's still effective on this map, as again this map does not have a ramp, so Zergs can actually go ahead and just eat away and try to catch the Protoss off guard. We'll see if Fire Zerg does go for that, but if he does not, again there's that pocket dirt in this map, so pretty safe dirt. So if it doesn't go for that, if Fire Zerg doesn't go for that aggressive Zergling attack, then they'll probably go for the macro game, and that can turn out pretty crazy as well.
I feel like pure Hydra Ling, like just cutting out the Baneling to hit faster, might be oh gosh, that's hard to say too, because the Hydra's got nerfed. Yeah, I don't know if, like, I hear what you're saying about the lack of a ramp making Lings easier, but I feel like at the same time, Protoss had to defend that attack so much on this map that without the drop lords and with the power of the Stargate, I'm not so sure I like it.
Yeah, that's true. It's a much harder again with the Overlord nerf, and so, and I guess
I've seen some Nidus plays.
Yeah, actually Nidus can work. Although this is a
It hits later though, so I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, but we actually have a Twilight Council from Kingslayer instead. He's gonna go ahead and maybe actually go for that same DT drop that Jedrix tried to go for in their matchup against Pfizer.
Okay, he might make a tweak of some sort. Like, I know Kingslayer, he used to go for like occasionally go for a charge lot. Okay, he's actually gonna get glaives with it, but I think I like this. Given the map, you can't really. It's hard to, like, you can't attack the third, right? So, at least not as your first attack. So with the Adepts, because of their shading mechanic, you don't need to hit from the side. You can just shade and get wherever you want. But it will get scouted, and
yeah, I think with the Overlord nerf, it decreases their ability to scout. So now Zergs are more commonly getting that Overlord speed upgrade, so that they can see what's the Protoss up to.
There is a proxy pylon down, kind of on the Zerg side of the map, but barely.
Oh my god. And Pfizer split up his Zerglings to scout everywhere, and the one place...
Everywhere but where the pylon is.
Yeah. And that is where luck is involved in this game.
Yeah. In a manner of speaking, for sure. There's no gateway here, so it's not gonna be like fast warping, but that's I guess implying that he's not gonna be too committed to this pressure. He is taking his own third at comfortable timing. Creep is connecting the bases, so Firezerg will be able to maneuver well enough against the Adepts, but I'm not sure what does he have to respond to it. Okay, he has roaches, so that's acceptable.
Yeah, and also adding a Spire here, so we might actually have a few mutas just to harass and force the Protoss to go for some Stalkers. And we'll see if Kingslayer can respond to this, because he has no idea that this is coming. He has no observer across the map to scout this, no oracles to hallucinate. Oh, actually, he does have two observers going across the map just right now. We'll see if he scouts this in time, as the Spire is actually placed in the ramp area, the main ramp, in a nice area actually. Not easily scouted, I guess. Now in the meantime, Kingslayer will get that Templar Archive, so he is transitioning into Charge Lot, Archons, and High Templars with, I'm assuming, some Archons as well.
His things ran right past that pylon just now. So it is at least a red dot on the map that he, whether or not he was looking.
Oh, he's sending some links over, so he does get that. And sometimes, you know, things like this little dots in the mini map is hard to spot, so it'll take some time to actually see it. Oh wow, we actually have a Overlord drop in the meantime.
I like this. Banelings and 2 Lings in both Dropalords really can, like, oftentimes you just pull the drones or probes and it's like, oh wait, there's still 2 Lings. Oops.
Oh my god, Kingslayer just scouted, I think, with the Mutatech, so he's throwing down his Stargate, but it's going to be so late, and there is nothing to shoot up at the Mutas except 1 Sentry. Oh my god, these Mutas are killing everything. And there is an Artosis pylon there. Oh man, I died so many times to this. When you get cut off by Mutas, it's like your heart sinks to the bottom as a Protoss player. And now he just picks up all the Mortals, all the Zealots. Oh Jesus, Kingslayer trying to get some Phoenix produced, but this might be a little bit too late.
Probes went down in that Baneling drop. So
oh wow, I didn't even catch that.
Things have got and more Muta harass.
Oh boy. Dirty probes.
This is just very, very painful.
Well, as Protoss players, yeah, I guess so, but I think the Zerg players in the chat will probably be like, yeah!
That's true, that's true.
Woohoo!
Happy Mutas, happy Mutas. Happy Lings, happy Mutas. I'm not a Protoss player at all.
And Kingslayer gonna go ahead and go down 0-2, and PsiX is now on match point.
Oh, I hate to do this, but I have to go.
Okay, it's okay. You can always catch the VOD later on, but thanks for co-casting throughout this whole tournament with me.
Yeah. Maybe I don't know if Sal wanted to jump in for the last game or something, but I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and ask Sal if he wants to join in. So, looks like we're gonna go ahead into our Biogenesis. That will be Kingslayer's next map of choice. And just gonna wait a sec to see if Salavanth wants to join into the cast. So far no response yet. I'm just gonna give him just a little bit more time to respond, and if he doesn't, then I guess we'll go ahead and continue on forward. And it looks like, yeah, no response, so I might actually go ahead and start this game without him. Alright, so just gonna go ahead and start the game as soon as both players are ready to go. Alright, both players are ready, so we're about to start our third game here. Again, PsiX is on match point. Gonna go ahead and solo cast this for this game. If Kingslayer does win this next game and Salavanth does come back, then we'll have Salavanth join into the cast. But so far, Kingslayer behind 0-2 needs to come back. Let me go ahead and update the score. PsiX is up 2-0. Alright, here at the bottom. Optimus like do cannon rush. Optimus wants some cannon rush. You know what? That might not be the worst idea actually. But instead, it looks like Fires are actually gonna go ahead for some fast rush. But before we do that, let's go ahead and introduce our player on the bottom right. We have our orange Zerg. It is Fire Zerg. And at the top left, we have our red Protoss. It is none other than Kingslayer. Alright, so all of a sudden we have some cheesiness coming on from our friend Zerg, our friend Fire Zerg, and we'll see if he actually goes for a proxy hatchery as well, because in this map I actually played on the Biogenesis against Roots Cats, and he pretty much did a 12 pool, and he went into a forget that we're having a drone speedling rush, guys. For the ace match, for the $40, he is gonna go all in. He's gonna go out with a bang here, and will Kingslayer manage to hold this? Drones eating away at the gateway. I think this Zealot will finish in time, but good wall off by Kingslayer, and these Zerglings does join up with the drones, and oh boy, this might get a little crazy. He might need to pull some probes to defend against this. Oh my god, the first gateway does go down. I think, yeah, this is a full wall off. This is pretty good, but this gateway is gonna go down before the second Zealot goes down, and he's not gonna have any more gateways to make Zealot, so he has to defend with all these probe and one Zealot. And here we go, guys. Some micro going down, probes and drones falling. Will it be enough? And he pulls it off, guys. Fire Zerg with the drone rush does pull it off for a 3-0 win. Wow. What a way to go out. And congrats to Fire Zerg for going first place and winning that $40. But also congrats to Kingslayer. He didn't do too shabby. He got second place and secured himself a $10 prize. And guys, this will conclude, which was a crazy finals, by the way, conclude this crazy finals. Can't believe we actually end that with a drone pool. Pulling the boys. Wow, that's some ballsy strat. Anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thanks again to Stealthy Banana and Duplicity for donating to the prize pool, increasing the prize pool. And we'll see you guys next time. If you want to win some cash prize, you can go ahead and join the next MVD and MVP Cup. Drop Dennis will post it into Discord so you guys know. And yeah, well, I guess we'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.